This morning in the kitchen, we're having something I've never had before.
Muesli.
Muesli. So you recently went on a trip. If they missed the first cooking segment, Joe was talking a little bit about that.
Yes.
You went to, well, all over.
Italy, Malta, but you know, just Europe in general, muesli's pretty famous for being like a great breakfast food. And that's one thing I hate when I'm traveling. I hate to have to search for breakfast food. So Jason and I travel, we're really budget friendly when we travel, and we always rent houses along the way, and so we always make sure that we have our breakfast staples.
Right.
So muesli is like really easy to find, and so you can actually make your homemade muesli, and so that's what I thought would be good today, because it's packed with a lot of protein, a lot of fiber, good carbs, and you know what, it's great for the whole entire family.
And you said you can throw whatever you want in there.
Whatever you want. So I just kind of grabbed some seeds and some almonds, some coconut flakes, dried fruit, raisins, and yogurt, and we're going to add in some rolled oats and milk, and you're going to eat it almost like a cereal.
Oh, that sounds like, oh, and I love cereal.
Yes.
I'm a breakfast person. I could eat breakfast at any point during the day, so I'm excited about this. So let's go ahead and get going mixing it up.
So we're actually going to add in, if you wanted to do bulk muesli, I would do like 5 scoops of the rolled oats.
Okay.
We're not going to do that today. I'll do a couple of scoops though. And then we can add in, and this is just a tropical medley. You can get it any grocery store, And you got a little bit of papaya and raisins and banana chips. And then, of course, Joe and I were talking about, these are full of omegas, so heart health, I mean, just, you know, fighting the free radicals, full of antioxidants, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and chia seeds are great for smoothies. You literally,
I've seen you put them in smoothies before.
and you can do oatmeal in smoothies as well, and it gives it like a really great thick texture. So literally, this whole thing could be blended into a smoothie very easily.
I'm going to have to ask everyone in the back if they want some of this, or if this whole thing is for me.
I'm sure they're going to be like, oh, it's healthy. No, we're not going to do this.
So we're adding in the raisins as well. So again, not many steps with this. We actually don't have very much left at all.
Not at all, and it's easy. And again, you can make this ahead of time. So if you you know, if you wanted to have enough for the whole week, I would suggest doing 5 scoops of this and just, you know, double or triple everything, and then just mix it all up, put it in a nice seal tight container, and that way you have breakfast every single morning.
And do you just add the milk last and the yogurt
add the milk and the yogurt last.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to top this on top. And of course, you know, like if it's not sweet enough for you, you could add in like a stevia, some cinnamon, even like nutmeg, if you wanted to. And this is just, I'm using vanilla yogurt. I'm not using Greek yogurt.
What? Shocker.
I know.
I'm confused.
That is very hard to get in Europe. Is Greek yogurt.
Good to know.
And it's so funny because the milk is always on the dry aisle.
What?
Yeah. It's not refrigerated. And so my husband's like, this is not milk. I'm like, it's milk. And he's like, no, this is not milk. So yeah, we went over and over this.
So we're doing this and finishing up. We've got one more cooking segment left. That'll be the best one where I get to taste it.
That's right.
So we're going to mix it all together and come back for the third and talk a little bit about the gym. And of course, see me taste my breakfast. We'll be right back.
Cindy Ross, Bodies by Cindy, took a trip to Italy recently over the holiday season. She came back, brought some recipes with her. One of them was a healthy muesli. She taped this segment earlier. Let's take a look. We briefly mentioned Cindy took a trip to Italy over the holidays, and she is back with us now on Studio 10, making something you ate quite frequently across the pond.
I love going to Europe because I get to eat muesli. Have you ever had muesli?
I've never had muesli.
You can have it in a lot of different variations. I like it because you can add in like all these nuts and seeds and maybe some Greek yogurt or regular yogurt and milk, and it's oatmeal, and it's everything.
So is it oatmeal?
It's kind of, we're using rolled oats. It counts as oatmeal.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a cereal mix. It's hard to describe.
It's like a mix of all the good breakfast stuff.
We're going to have like dried fruit in it, and you can do whatever you want with it.
That sounds great. Now, before we get into that a little bit, for the folks who didn't get to hear last time, tell them a little bit about your trip to Italy. It sounds to me like it was just incredible. It
was awesome. You know, we backpack. So, I mean, of course, we take planes, trains, buses, ferries, and every kind kind of transportation we use. But we like to backpack because, for one, you travel a lot lighter, and you can get in and out of customs a lot faster. But it also, you know, we put it into our exercise regimen. So, you know, when we're climbing, I think one day we had to climb to like the 9th floor because the elevator was broken, and we had the backpacks on. And I hear like, and I'm like, babe, are you going to make it? So I think my husband's going to be doing cardio for the new year.
Well, you told me you did have some pizza and pasta when you were in Italy, which is okay. You got to experience it.
Judge,
you
right?
got to live a little, but you did have these healthy breakfasts. So what are we going to put in our muesli today?
Yeah, so we have sliced almonds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, flaxseed, coconut flakes, some dried fruit, raisins, just rolled oats, and then yogurt.
Break down some of the benefits for those who don't know much about chia seeds or like flaxseed. What is the goodness that we can take away from that?
These are high in omega fatty acids. So, I mean, the heart health, your skin, your hair, your nails. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, they fight antioxidants, and so, I mean, they're full of antioxidants, so they fight all the free radicals and just help you boost your immune system and make you a healthier person. So, if any colds coming around for the new year and the cold season, it's actually helping fight off anything like that.
Well, sounds good. We're going to have a list of these ingredients on our website, the Studio 10 page on fox10tv.com, and when we come back with Chassie, we'll start putting them all together. Thanks a lot, Sydney.
Thanks.
We finished up our muesli here in the kitchen this morning. The finishing touches would be the yogurt and the milk, and you even put some almonds, and now I'm stirring it together.
Yeah, you know, I did a little bit of coconut, and some people don't like coconut, but I love it, especially in this. And again, you could add some cinnamon on top. You could do some nutmeg, a little bit of stevia if it's not sweet enough, but I think it is pretty sweet with all the dried fruit in there.
What you were saying too, if you wanted to make this in bulk, which is a great idea, I should probably do that. You would make this, mix everything together except for the milk and the yogurt.
Exactly, and then just add that on when you're ready for breakfast. And you could even do it without the milk. I mean, you need the milk, but you could do it without the yogurt if you wanted to.
And you could put anything in here that you want. You put a medley of dried fruit. You also put some raisins in here, but really it's whatever you want.
Yep. You know, we put flaxseed, some hemp seed, chia seeds. If you wanted to, you could do some fresh fruit. Apples are always great. Strawberries are always great.
Gosh, that sounds good.
Standing here with her spoon ready to eat.
Oh, I know. I'm so ready. I love cereal, and so I know I'm going to love this, so I can't wait to try it. But first, before I get to stuffing my face, let's talk about the new things going on at the gym for the new year.
Yeah, so, I mean, of course, everybody's into New Year's resolutions right now. It's Mardi Gras season as well, so our classes are full and packed and a lot of fun. So if you've never tried them out, we're going to give you a week for free. Come check us out. You can't beat that. A week for free, you know. So you can bring a friend and see what our classes are about. You're going to burn lots of calories, have fun. And then something that we're doing too, we have a team of, gosh, I have like 14, 16 trainers, all just so knowledgeable about your body and health and well-being. And they're doing all kinds of tips, and you know, we're doing lots of videos and putting up on social media. So make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest.
Everything. Yes. She's always posting inspirational things on Instagram, as well as recipes and different tips. So be sure to follow them on that. So yeah, they can come and check you out. Again, getting ready for Mardi Gras, New Year.
Exactly. I think Mardi Gras is probably a little bit more popular than the New Year's resolutions, especially in this town.
Mardi Gras early this year, so get by Bodies by Cindy. Check out the classes. Also, check this out online. I can't wait anymore. It's time for me to eat my breakfast. We'll be right back.